Hey, so let's go ahead and get started for our little review on strings, on our cello strings. So to start, I want to do a reminder on our musical alphabet. So it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, and it ends there, and then it starts back all the way over on A and then repeats like that in a cycle. The next thing I want to review are our strings, the order of our strings on our cello. I have it written up here as well, but I'm also going to pluck them on the cello so you see as well, so you can hear it. So starting with our smallest string. So if we're going from our left to our right, we have our open A, smallest string, D, G, and then our thickest string is going to be our C string. All right. Okay. So we're mainly going to focus on just our D and our A string today because both Jingle Bells and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star are in the key of D major. Boiled and Cabbage Down is in the key of G, which only has one sharp, which is F sharp, and then D major has two sharps, which is F sharp and C sharp. So if you know D major, then you already pretty much know G major as well. So we're mainly going to focus on D major today and learning the notes for that, for our 1 octave scale. Okay, so to start, we have our open D, so no fingers down. Then we go over to our next note, which is E. That's going to be first finger. And I know I say this all of the time in class, but I like to think of it as when we add a finger onto our string, it's just like adding a note to the musical alphabet. So if we're on a D, we add one finger down, we have an E now. So we add our first pointer finger down. We have the note E. Then, I know previously I talked about stretching our second finger down to the third tape, but we're not going to do that. We're actually just going to use our ring finger right here instead. So we're going to completely forget about the second finger right now. We're not going to be using our middle finger. We're going to go straight to the ring finger. So we have our third finger for the note F sharp because we're in the key of D major. F sharp. And continuing that pattern, if we're just adding, when we add a finger, we're just adding to the musical alphabet. We're going to be using our pinky for our fourth finger. For the note G. This is our note G. Now we can go on to our next string, which is our A string. So we have our open A, then we put our first finger down, adding to the alphabet, B. Then we have our third finger, C sharp, and then we have our fourth finger, our pinky, for D. So now that we know all of those notes, I'm going to go in and write the fingerings under each note. So open D, first finger E, third finger F sharp, fourth finger, let me get it lined up. Fourth finger is G, open for A, first finger for B, third finger for our C sharp, and then fourth finger for our D. And if you are super curious about what the second finger plays right here, our second finger is playing an F natural on our D string. And then on our A string, our second finger plays a C natural. But like I said before, we're in the key of D major, so we don't really need to worry about using our second fingers on either one of these strings right now. All right, so that's our review. And now that you know this, you can do a 1 octave D major scale. Sorry. Okay, so I'll actually do a quick little demonstration for you. I'll get a little closer so you can see the strings really well. I know, let me go on this side so you can actually see the strings as I'm doing it. Let me put it down here. hope you could see that. Alrighty. Thank you. You have a great day and a great holiday break.